good, the bad, and the gossip with John, Jay, and Rich.
Hey, the video of all of us eating bananas, if it's not up at johnjandrich.com, I'm tweeting it right now. But it's done. Kyle, let's get in the GBG.
Okay, Mel Gibson isn't necessarily a name we've heard in the tabloids for a little while, but has definitely had his fair share of drama, and allegedly had some drama recently with the cops. So he was asked about it and definitely cleared it up.
We hear that you had a little bit of a run-in with the Malibu cops recently. What happened? Was everything okay?
Yeah, everything was fine. I think they had a run-in. I think they like that idea, but it wasn't a run-in for me. It was just a routine traffic stop.
That's when you know you are so huge and have caused so much drama when someone just pulls you over for, like, you know, not turn your turn signal on. It turns into like this huge big deal where there's a run-in with the cops.
Yeah, no kidding.
You know, I'm like, okay, everybody just needs to relax a little bit. I don't want these two to relax because I think this feud is insanely entertaining. Miley Cyrus and Sinead O'Connor are going back and forth. So here's how it all starts. Miley Cyrus does the VMA performance. It's all controversial, and then she gets naked in her video, and that video is somewhat like Sinead O'Connor's. And Sinead writes this open letter to Miley saying she's very concerned about the path that Miley's taking and thinks that she should get help and blah, blah, blah. Anyways, Miley Cyrus then responds to Sinead O'Connor's open letter by tweeting, "Before Amanda Bynes, there was..." Then she put a picture of Sinead's Twitter account where I guess it was like a screenshot of Sinead O'Connor asking if there were any doctors in Dublin because she needed to get back on her meds because she was in danger or something like that.
Really?
Then they said that really wasn't Sinead O'Connor's Twitter account, and her rep said Sinead doesn't tweet, so I don't know where that came from. But then there are opposite reports saying it was hers. Anyway, Sinead O'Connor sees that, right? And she gets all pissed off and writes this like 5-page long open letter again back to Miley Cyrus saying, "Are you bleeping stupid? Because taking on me is even more stupid than behaving like a prostitute and calling it feminism. Miley, really? Who the bleep is advising you?" She goes on to say, I mean, really, who advises you? Have you any idea how stupid and dangerous it is to mock people suffering from illnesses? You yourself will one day suffer such illness. That is without a doubt. Then she says, "Remove your tweets immediately or you're going to hear from my lawyers." Well, and then goes on and on and on and on. And you can read the whole open letter on our website if you feel that you need to hear that.
This is probably the best thing to happen to Sinead O'Connor in years as far as publicity goes. But Sinead O'Connor is also like Irish and like, you know, if you like the, you know, the IRA, all these movies I always hear about.
Yeah.
Like she can easily be one of those people on Sons of Anarchy that sells guns.
And she's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is.
Combine all that. I wouldn't mess with her either.
Yeah, and Miley must have seen Sinead's second letter and then decided to respond via Twitter once again saying, "Sinead, I don't have time to write you an open letter because I'm hosting and performing on SNL this week." Then she tweeted, "So if you'd like to meet up and talk, let me know in your next letter."
And Sinead O'Connor's been banned from SNL for life.
I wonder if they got to get into that on SNL, the Sinead Miley thing.
I would almost think that they wouldn't because stop giving Sinead O'Connor press. Do you know what I mean? Like
well,
there's so many.
why would they care
I
about
think they're
that?
so topical. It would be funny to do. They'll do like maybe like Sinead writes another open letter, and it'll be Miley as Sinead O'Connor.
Because they've had Sinead O'Connor.
That's an idea for
they've
her.
done parodies on Sinead before. Do you ever see that one with Frank Sinatra
Yeah.
and Sting? I can't believe you're talking about my hair with all the bloody stuff for it and the starvation in the world.
Well, Kim Kardashian is also a little ticked off at the paparazzi. Since when? Since she dated Kanye. I mean, you know, like they pretty much made her famous. So I guess rumor has it she's working on a documentary with director Morgan Spurlock, an anti-paparazzi documentary. I guess how else would you explain him waiting at LAX as Kim arrives and paparazzi are there shooting lots and lots of pictures and he's shooting the paparazzi. Well, not like with a gun, but like with his camera. You know what I mean?
Do you think anybody in middle America relates to paparazzi problems?
No.
Okay.
But
No.
everybody finds celebrities fascinating and finds their lives fascinating, and it may actually be a pretty interesting documentary just to see what they go through on an everyday basis. I mean, we all look at the pictures, but it's rare that we see it from the other side. So
That's true.
It might be interesting.
It is kind of crazy.
Done right. If it's done right. If it's just anti-paparazzi, whatever, political stuff, I'm like, pass. But we'll see. We'll see, right? Jennifer Lawrence is going to have a very busy holiday season. On Thanksgiving, she's got the Hunger Games sequel, and then Christmas Day, she headlines an all-star cast in American Hustle. She's top billed right now. I mean, she really is blowing up in Hollywood. But She says that some directors in the past have called her fat when she was starting out. She says, I was young, and that kind of crap is what actresses go through. And someone told me that if I didn't lose weight, I would never be in big motion pictures. And basically, obviously, she proved all of them wrong. So she said, and I quote, if anybody even tries to whisper the word diet, I'm like, you can go beep yourself. That's our lovely Jennifer Lawrence for you. I'm in love with her. Anyway, on our website right now, johnjrich.com, go there, type in the keyword GBG. You can see the incredible feud between Miley Cyrus and, of course, Sinead O'Connor. Plus, there's some really interesting stats about how successful Miley Cyrus has been money-wise, and it will blow your mind when you read this stuff. I mean,
she knows what she's doing then, right?
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Sinead O'Connor, you don't stand up to those stats. See them for yourself on our website, johnjrich.com, keyword GBG.
On the way this morning, we got Fiancé Friday. Paige and her fiancé